opportunity to talk about if a new school came into this community, what it should look like. You're going to think about the building you want for your kids.
When I wanted to think about what else was unique about District 1, the first thing that comes to my heart is community. The fact that you guys are all here on a Saturday to spend all day to think about what a school would look like that we may never even get in a complex that we've been fighting about for 45 years is incredible. And I think that we need to really think stronger about our roots, which is we used to be able to blur the lines between school and community in a much more effective way, where the school resources were the community resources and the community resources were available to schools. The last 12 years, we've seen those walls go up. And I think that SPURA is an incredible opportunity to think about what kind of school would leverage the community that is so vital here.
I would say require professional development for parents that teaches terminology of the system, structure, etc., which would allow parents to effectively navigate the system and make informed choices because they actually understand it.
School to service a specific class for kids with special needs / with a disability.
Choice has had a dishonorable history in relation to producing racial justice in public education. Heavy burden to say you're going to move to a choice system, but how are you going to avoid all the historic segregation and inequity that accompany choice? Every school should be magnetic. I mean, this is great. Every school should be attractive and magnetic and distinctive. Come on. Every school should be integrated, and that's the origin of the idea of controlled choice, which I first did in Cambridge, where every school essentially strived to be a diverse magnetic school. So you've got a big decision to make here, because you've got a new school, hopefully, that's going to come here, and you want the school to be diverse, but now you're stuck with how they assign kids. So part of your mission, this is what we've been working with Lisa on for several years, is clearly you have to have the opportunity now to rethink how you want to enroll your children in all the schools.
In order for us to identify what a future school for our community might look like, I think we need to identify what our future community might look like.
When I was listening to Michael, that New York City has the most segregated schools and we live in such a diverse community, really strikes me.
For me, what is really important in a new school is making sure that parents are considered first, because parents are partners with other people in making sure that children are educated.
Everybody has so much passion around this issue, and obviously, you know, who you are and what brings you here is really critical.
So many really great ideas on the matrix, but I'm just going to speak to one that hasn't come up yet. At the intersection of teaching and learning and play, that there be developmentally appropriate education.
I don't feel principals should be the sole leaders. I feel like there should be shared leadership with teachers and principals. So I think I noticed that I did that a lot.
A K-8 school maximizing the opportunity for all these things like arts, science, the school leadership team, a great kitchen.
Transitional resources for immigrants coming into the Lower East Side so they can learn more about the DOE education curriculum as well as the United States and where they will fit in as far as trying to move ahead.
trying to secure a school on the Essex Crossing site, which many of you know is right at the base of the Williamsburg Bridge.
We said the selection of the first instructional school leader must be integrated early into the process of planning, designing, and building a new school.
Learning happens in many ways. Experiential learning deepens understanding. Overall environmental awareness, learning about the weather around us, air and water quality.
There should be many opportunities throughout the year at all grade levels for multidisciplinary, integrated instruction across curriculum areas.
It integrates learning in a meaningful way, and it allows for collaborative learning and sharing experience, which demonstrates deeper learning.
I think we have a hell of a place to start. This is incredible to me. I had goosebumps and tears at the same time. I've seen a lot of great movies and plays and read books, and they haven't done that to me. So I'm incredibly moved by this. Let's really think hard about what it means when we say it takes a village. We are that village, and I think we've come up with some really important building blocks. So I want to thank you all, and unless there's any other formality, I think that I can say thank you for spending an incredible day with me. It's been long, but it's been beautiful. And thank you for